my fitties, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk to you about backsliding. Now, a lot of us sometimes fall off the wagon when it comes to fitness or homework, procrastination, everything like that. And a lot of times when we are progressing through, our journeys to our end goal to become who we want to be, we experience backsliding, where we lose a lot of motivation and it seems like we're going backwards instead of forwards. And sometimes those days are the hardest kind of days because every step feels like it's, just pushing you back rather than pushing you forward. And I used to feel like this a lot. Every time I experienced a setback, I would beat myself up over it a lot because I feel like I have come so far and I have nothing to prove of it because now I'm going backwards. And that's not always the case. So I was reading a book called Mastery, and I was reading a book called Mastery, and it described a lot of the things that I was personally going through. And I just want to let you know that if you are feeling like you're backsliding, don't give up, because success is never linear. Success is not a, y equals x sort of graph where it's like this. If I learned anything in math class at all, this is what I learned, and the parabola. But it is not linear. It looks something like this. So you're going up, you're going up, you're going up, and then there's a drop. And then you go up, 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 and then there's a drop, and then up and down. And sometimes it looks a lot like this. And sometimes when you have that drop, you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm basically back where I started. But if you look at your entire trajectory of your entire journey, you'll realize that where you are now, even though you've experienced a drop, is so far from where you've come from the very beginning. And so this short period of time, if you were to, enlarge it, yeah, it would look like a drop, but you are now at a different base than what you were from the very beginning. And sometimes the drop is necessary. Sometimes the drop means you need to change tactics, or it's just a wake-up call, or it's, the universe testing you and seeing how badly do you really want it? How much can I test you and have you still persevere through? How can I overcome this challenge is something that you should be thinking about, so that you don't fall off the wagon as soon as you hit that drop. You stay on the wagon and you just keep going, even through the hardest days when you feel like all your efforts are redundant. Keep at it, because that is the only way that you'll continue to move forward. Backsliding is not a bad thing necessarily. It means that you are trying hard enough and you're trying so hard that you're willing to fail. And failing is okay, because then you're trying hard enough. If you're never failing, then I feel like you're always in your comfort zone. And it's, easier said than done, especially for somebody like me who is a perfectionist and making sure that I can hit everything that I set myself up for. So failing just means you're failing forward. You're not necessarily failing backwards. And I promise you, after you hit that plateau and you persevere through it, you'll start to see progress again, whether that be in terms of fitness, diet, homework, if you're a student, work life, relationships. Keep at it, fight for it. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna fight for it. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna make it a priority. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna make it happen somehow. Maybe you don't know how yet, but somehow you're gonna make it happen because it matters to you. So the next time you experience a backslide, enjoy the backslide. I know it doesn't feel very good at the moment, but take heed in it and just know that I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward even though it feels like I'm moving backwards right now, but I know that this is supposed to be part of the journey. So now that I've hit the backslide, that's like a milestone. Good job for me, because I've just moved forward by moving back.